A feeling like no other that I've ever experienced before. Extremely proud, extremely honored.
Hudson County unveils a 10-foot statue of boxing champion James J. Braddock on the 100th anniversary of North Hudson Park.
He was an inspiration for so many people with his fights and how he brought himself up. I mean, he's a Cinderella Man. He could be called the Phoenix Man. He rose from the ashes.
He was the heavyweight champion of the world. It was during the war years. He beat Max Baer. He kept the title for a number of years. This is honoring a really great man, one of the biggest celebrities ever coming out of North Bergen.
People will get to experience James J. Braddock in all his glory, larger than life.
As a fighter, and he made it through depression, struggle, lost 22 out of 30 fights or something like that. That's why I'm here today to honor James J. Braddock, and what a great day it is to do that.
The world heavyweight champ was a beloved figure in town, always friendly, outgoing, and a great representation of North Bergen.
An honor for me to be here honoring Jimmy. He was a friend of mine. I hung out when I'm up at Ray Grimes' restaurant on Kennedy Boulevard. I knew him when he was still alive.
Internationally renowned sculptor Zenos Frudakis says he was grateful for the opportunity to create something like this.
He was a wonderful subject. I loved listening to books about him while I worked and reading books about him. And also, as an artist, you have to have projects like this to develop and become better yourself.
No one came to this area of the park. There were 35-foot dead trees, old bushes from the 70s, but that's all changed.
See the lights at night, they're erected from the bottom, spotlights on the poles, all LED light posts, all new. It's incredible.
To bring this to fruition, the artist gathered photographs and watched old black and white movies of the fights, then created stills and put it all together.
I work in an old plastiline. Some of it's over 100 years old. Some of it was used to make the Lincoln Memorial, and it went into this. But the clay gets used over and over, and then it gets cast into bronze. And this will last. We'll all be gone. It'll still be here.
And it doesn't get better than this.
The brickwork, the stonework, the steps, what's holding the statue is 19,000 pounds. I think the statue is about 1,500 to 2,000 pounds.
And the legendary boxer made a name for himself.
He was very successful, but he was a great community member. He would deal with all the kids, and he lived only 2 blocks away.
He used to walk miles just to make money to feed his family.
The Hudson County freeholder pitched the idea, and the county executive always wanted a statue of James J. Braddock, too. It just made perfect sense.
And of course, I'm here for Tommy DeGeese, my dear friend of 50 years.
It's in a perfect location of the park. It dressed up this whole area, and I thank you to the Braddock family for coming from all over the country here to celebrate this day. And this is a tribute to the Hudson County residents, because the park is 100 years old this year. So that's the birthday present for everybody.
Braddock Park in North Bergen, Jillian Risberg, Hudson TV.